Greetings, fellow beings. Ho ho, we're live. Good morning. We got a lot to talk about today. Yep. And the show's a little abbreviated, I think, just because we've got a big stream later today on that gameplay. So that's the automatic redirect today. But let's say hi to each and every one of you. We've got Miss Pico Cafe over on the green machine saying hello. Liberty Hall's Cats in the house. I saw Tom F, who you're saying hi to early in the video we dropped earlier. We've got Juliet out there and Penny, Staccato DDS, and Captain Fandom Nerd all got here before the chat even got started. Thank you for that. Griffin saying good morning to everybody. The lovely Ruby Hugh is here as well. Dice Media Group is out there. We've got Biggles Mets. What's up, Biggles? Rogue Thinka. He's the man with the thoughtful touch. I guess, I don't know. Jill Powers saying hello to everybody. Taking the wrench duties seriously. Thank you. Pins Cat is in the house. With a little humor. Morning humor. Look at Juliet saying hi to everybody. Of course, SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor in the chat, of course. And dropping a gifty of, well, I guess a super chat anyway. 5 Culture Casino Cash. Culture, which is your most favorite ship? I really do like the 3 Nansol one. Like I said before, I think so far that's my favorite. In fact, if I had that model in an STL form, I'd probably print it. What's up, Mr. Stock? Good to see you. Disney sitting at 89.25. Wow, that's not good, is it? Or isn't it? Who knows? Have to see what happens. That's good for Mike. Kind of bad for me. Oh, want to see that company get taken over by better people. The institutionals kicked out. What's up, Q2Cast TV? We got Dr. Megatron out there as well. We got a couple of gifted memberships that somehow didn't make the cut. From our good friend Ruby Hoove with a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. And of course, Liberty Hall's Cat gifts a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that as well. Not sure why those didn't make the screen. They're very early, though. Got Nearsighted Cyclops in the house. Great to see. And, of course, Andy Masterson, one of the most talented ones of all. Oh, by the way, today I'm test fitting everything for the Gandalf costume for Saturday. Stream should be up sometime this afternoon. Hillis Mallory's in the house. Good to see you. Hey, buddy, pal, oh, friend of mine. That's right. And we got Bill S. Preston Esquire in the house as well. Rachel Moliere. Good morning, dear. Or Moliere, if you prefer. Lord Thunder in the house. In the house. 11 Alpha. What's up? Tom F. He's everywhere this morning. Stitch is in the house. Happy hump day, Culture and Culturians. That's right. It is. It really is. I'm trying to see how much of the chat we didn't get. Oh, it was just those. Okay, fair enough. All right. Sorry, guys, about that. Normally, I just put them up on the screen, and we're good to go. We had a few other people roll in, like the amazing Judicon. What's going on, Judicon? And the Gaming Dude. Thank you. Duck Nation, Star Trek, Transformers, writers Roberto Orsi accused of... Whoa! That's not good news. I didn't see that story coming, Duck Nation. I'll have to see if I can find that. Fire Dragon, what's going on? Good morning. We got our good friend JB Spooky Reviews. I'm kind of here. I'm here, kind of. That's right. Grim, otherwise known as Infilter. And our friend Hampton. Good morning. We got Terry Rose in the house. Hello. Low spec Linux laptop. Low spec Linux laptop. Philip Gaming's in the house as well. What's up? D-Bud Martin, how you doing? We got Mark Fields. Great vibes and good morning to you. Our friend Red Dawn Batman. Hello. And Critisible, the Rainbow Knight. The amazing Rivet Head is headed for Dragon Con. Have so much fun. Enjoy. You got pictures. I like pictures of things. John Gibson, how you doing this morning? Good to see you, John Gibson the third. Mephisto's movie review. He's going to be hanging out with me on Saturday. I think what I'll do is I'll do that show, then I'll do the celebration with y'all. Hope y'all be there. Black Saber the Shark of Paper. How you doing? What's big on that gameplay? So we got some stories. We got some stories for you, some live stories. It should be fun. Davina, hello. You know what? We've got to go. That's right. I was delaying it. I just didn't get to say hi to enough people like Joseph. How you doing, Joseph? Matt G. What's up, Matt G? Interested American. I am too. Good morning. Look at a little animal. What is that little critter? I'm gonna have to blow that up and take a look at it. Good morning, Monica. Or good afternoon, I guess, from across the pond. Lee Kindler, hello. Hobo Gandalf has appeared. Indeed, finally. 6 minutes starts now, though. Let's go. Hey, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you for the support this week. It's been a week of great things. You guys are phenomenal. Now, on with the show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We've got a lot to talk about. Not a lot of time to do it in, but mostly we have a carriage deal. And it kind of feels like a rerun. I mean, I get where Putin's cat was coming from. You can see here that Disney and DirecTV are about to go toe-to-toe again on a carriage deal. This comes down to the wire on Sunday. And then things could go dark. Disney seems to have a habit of waiting to the last moment to get things done, and this is not going to serve them very well during the course of these negotiations. And what are you going to do? Are you gonna acquiesce like you did to the other major cable companies? I think Disney's going to have to, and I think that DirecTV is going to get a win, and they need it because as linear TV is being forced out, the unprofitable streaming thing has entered the building, and it's not working out well for these companies. Disney is the one that I think overinvested in this way too early and tried to play catch up and didn't make anything worth watching. They went so political so early in the process and so hard that it made their shows unappealing. So nobody wants them. What people do want, though, is Tim Burton's Beetlejuice 2, or Beetlejuice. He says he didn't do it for the money. Well, I'm sure it didn't hurt. He's like, I didn't even watch the first movie to prepare. Well, I would believe you've got that pretty ingrained in your mind there, Tim, and I pretty much knew you had to do something to get it going the right direction, which was bringing everybody back together. And there's, of course, a tragedy here, but he was also very candid about the industry itself, saying that he was disillusioned and that, again, reiterating it wasn't a cash grab. But he really does go on to speak, very directly at what's going on in the film industry and why he's really kind of not as present anymore, why we aren't seeing him as much. It's an interesting conversation. What's not interesting is that the season 2 of the Rings of Power has the creators believing that you care. They're saying they took the steps to step it up in season 2. Nobody wants this, dudes. You're making a terrible show, and now you're making such wild changes, you'll lose more people. They think they're going to get more viewership. Remember what happened last season? I don't know. Speaking of last season, at last, you've got some kind of an interview with the newly appointed candidates, I'll say, for the Democratic ticket, who managed to get into this position without any primaries. I don't know how that's legal or even acceptable to most people, but I guess they're doing an interview with CNN, which is basically a friendly thing. And it's not even an individual interview. It looks like it's going to be a joint interview with the two of them. Why do they keep running cover for Kamala? Is she incapable of doing this one-to-one? This is weird. Yellowstone is eyeing a surprise season 6. That's right. It's quite possible that you're going to get everybody back and continue this show. Um, we'll have to see how they end up wrapping up season 5, right? The stock market's pretty quiet once again today. Still waiting on Nvidia, which doesn't happen till later in the day. And those numbers are going to really be important because this $3 trillion entity kind of controls most everything from your GPUs to the processing power required for AI. I've imagined that these numbers are going to be very impressive, but it looks like they're looking for adjusted earnings of 65 cents per share, up from up from 27 cents a year ago. The revenue is expected to have surged 28.74 billion. Pretty big quarterly numbers, I would say. Questions about the safety of Tesla's full self-driving mode, or FSD, are back. Well, of course they are, because Elon says the wrong thing, whereas other vehicles who are continually malfunctioning by other companies are not getting the kind of scrutiny they need and are being utilized for weird taxi things. French prosecutors allowed for the release of the Telegram founder. That's a good sign, but they still want him to appear back in court. If I were this dude, I'd never go back to France again. Just me. Fake online reviews and testimonials are a headache for small businesses. So what are they going to do? Try to quell free speech. You've heard about this and how the FTC is going to go about trying to do something about it. It's interesting because, really, if any court gets this in front of it, it should knock it down on challenge. Poland is increasing their defense spending in preparation, I would imagine, for conflict in their region. And I would say that's probably something they should do. What you also should do is not be lows. Don't be lows. Don't pretend that you're removing your DEI. They're making some DEI policy changes, is the way it's worded here on the AP, but they're basically just lying to customers, just like Harley Davidson and others. U.S. appeals court's going to revive a TikTok lawsuit over liability because of a 10-year-old who was accidentally no longer with us because of remember the blackout challenge? Yeah, I have a feeling that they're going to be able to look at the way that algorithmically those types of things were being pushed towards younger folks, kids, and they may have culpability. We'll have to see. But we'll have to see. On that note, stick around, folks, because we're headed to bonus time and our daily bear story. Right? That's right. Yeah, we got some bonus. Probably no bonus time tomorrow, though. We'll see. We'll see. We got a lot going on tomorrow. We've got all these amazing people in the chat. Thanks for being here, everybody. But I want to get to this bear story because I think it should be more concerning than how it's being portrayed. I think this is not great journalism. But see if you agree. Let me bring it up for you, and there is no sound on it, folks. So just to let you know, we're gonna go ahead and hit the button. Boom. So a curious bear grabs a woman's leg, right there. 2 women were approached by a black bear while walking near California Lake. Yeah. Yeah, figuring out that maybe not hanging out there was a good plan. So, I guess this is about a guy stealing a tree. Anyway, I thought that was disturbing and not a happy way to show this. I think that that's a little too close for you and a bear, Kimberly Mendoza. So, you know what? Don't choose the bear, okay? Choose the guy. Anyway, I thought you'd like to see that, but this is kind of not the right way to go about the news coverage. I think USA Today is being a little irresponsible with that. And I think he was sizing up for a bite, Larry Wells. I think that's very true. I do. Yeah. Hey, M&M Fish. Nah, you're right on time. Hoove! Hey, my friend. How are you doing, Hoove? Hoove also said hello from Twitter the other day. That was pretty cool. Or X, I guess, if you prefer. Donovan Bradford's here. Look at all you great people. But yeah, we've got that game place. I think we have like 4 important stories and maybe 5 or 6 in total. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be a fun stream. Oh, very good news, everybody. If you didn't notice last night, and I stayed up too late, um, which is why I think I missed a couple of edits in the in the video this morning on the premiere. I was like, how'd that stay in there? Like you can hear me making notes video in the video notes, like, oh, I need to remove that. So I went and did some post release editing. So I mean, it's mostly fixed. But really good news. Jay got his monetization back finally. So he went on live, got a bunch of gifts. Thomas Gilkey, who was just on the chat there, he was in there as well. It was great, great to see that. Super, super excited. Super excited. Super stoked. Hey, the Bad Cap, good to see you. Kid with one shoe is here. So's the amazing Channel Surf. Good morning, everybody. Butter Biscuit, hello. How you doing? The Nvidia thing is pretty cool. Can't wait for 50K stream. Yeah, I don't think that other part's accurate. Laser. No worries, my friend. Thanks for being there. Rooftop Korean. Gandalf feet. Well, Hobo Gandalf. I don't know if I'm gonna that feet thing. I know a lot of people like feet. Yeah. Lombardi, hello. Is Olaf in the chat? Am I going to a con dressed as Gandalf? I might. We'll see. I'm really not. I look. I am of average height. I really always had pictured Gandalf being like 6'4" or 6'5". So maybe that's just me. Oh, and I'm going with Gandalf the Grey. So there's that. Ruby Hooves drinking coffee. All right. Well, me too. Every morning. Saw Spaceship Vampire out there. Oh, it was on Variety. Okay, I'll grab it. That's wild. That's funny because you wouldn't think that Odysee at all. Hey Frank, what's up? Good morning. There's Spaceship Vampire. Trying to catch up with y'all. I'm 12 minutes behind in the chat. Okay. If I'm skipping over your message, I'm sorry because I'm trying to catch up. I saw Tipping Barn, saw Larry Wells, FKHC, 2005, Razzie Fingers. What's going on over there on Green Machine? Hey, there's Loki. I know this guy. He and I got to get to work. We got work to do today or tomorrow. Hard to say. He's busy though. The sea is sometimes right. Lil Chad's in the house. What's up? What's up, Lil Chad? Sir Dirty Dog. Good morning. That's right. Enlighten hail. Hail to you. Hail to you. Miss Pico Cafe's helping out over there. Fresh Snow. Guy Ladriel. A girl boss saga, yeah. Oh boy, let me tell you, I'm not happy about the war of the Roar Room. I want somebody to I want somebody to have a little more insight to tell me I'm wrong about girl boss mode on that, but whatever. Let's see. There's Thomas. I found him. Hey, Thomas. That's a good dude right there. It's an interview. You know they know the questions ahead of time. Yeah. Yeah. Well, CNN is garbage. So what do you expect? You know what? At this point, I would not do any debate where you weren't interacting with the other person. I would I mean, they really tried to protect, the current occupant of the White House in the debate, and you saw what happened with that. They're really, really isolating that one person. Yeah. We got hey Al, what's up? Al Humphrey's in the house. I saw Cynthia. Look at all you lovelies. The Basco scenario. Hey, what's up, Guy Scar? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. Um, Lowe's is doing DEI light. And Harley Davidson just came out and lied to the customers. I think people are going to monitor everything that they're doing now. I don't think these companies realize you say you're doing something and you're going to step back from something. You better, because I think it's going to hurt you if you don't. Truly. Lowe's computer systems are really, really old. Stop spending on DEI, spend it on IT, and fix current problems. Well, yeah, Lowe's has issues. There's no doubt. But they're like one of the few hardware stores you can find that sell properly dimensioned lumber and not builder dimension. So there's that. Philip Gaming's out. See ya. We'll just rename DEI and no one will know. Wrong. Which is why us gamers are tearing up, these studios now. They're all trying to change the name. Activision Blizzard. We had a story on that game place. I think Loki and I actually covered it, if I remember correctly. But yeah. Cyrano, what's up? Good morning. Um, I saw Gifties. Let me see if I can find him in the chat. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Who've gifted a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. Yep. Yeah. And Spaceship Vampire's like, cute bear, though. Yep. Poon's Cat's like, hey, your skin's smooth. How'd you do that? I don't think that's what it was. I think it was time to, it's like, hey, can I eat that? You have to remember, omnivores are terrifying. Tree stealing? Yeah, it's very odd. Jill, if you sent it yesterday afternoon or this morning, I have not had a chance to check my email, but I will. I will. I already said hi to Thomas. I'll say hi again. Thomas is an awesome dude. We got Cyrano, 2960 for a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that, Cyrano. And Kaliki Okedi, hanging out everywhere. Good to see you, my friend. There's Cynthia. Good morning, Cynthia. We've got a couple of stories that blow your mind. One of the weirdest things right now is all of the garbage games seem to be coming out all at the same time. Star Wars Outlaws looks so bad. My goodness, is it terrible? Wow. Hey, see for family. Good to see you. Hey, for Jay, that's right. You know who I didn't see? It's really odd. I didn't see Follow the Bradley's Fun. Did you guys see Follow the Bradley's Fun? Ha! Huzzah for Jay. That's right. Black Saber, the Shaka Paper, the writer. A wonderful writer. Bleeding Fool. Yep. The bear smelled something he liked from Bed Bath and Beyond. Well, honestly, there was litter right by this young person. If you saw it in the frame, it looked like a Dr. Pepper can. So yeah, the force is with Jay. Yes, it is. And I saw Brogu. Yeah, Olaf. Everybody's reacting to the J news, which I think is great. Yep. Pam Epson. It is. It is a delight. It is a delight, indeed. Cece has a bear suit? No. Oh my gosh, it's Lonnie. Good to see you, Lonnie. Hope you're doing well. I am not a Harfoot. I'm not. I'm just not 6'4", 6. I'm not Jay's size. Jay is a big, tall man. Big, tall man. So yeah. Look, don't you know? I'm not comics division, right? I'm not comics division. You know. I like big. I can't sing that. Next to Ian, you'll be just right. I am not 5'2". Try again. Much taller than that. Hey, Thomas says, will Culture Casino come to Fan Expo Boston in 5 years? That'd be my wish. Of course. Why not? You know, I just have to fit it in this weird schedule I've got now. You're Gandalf the old. Yeah, Ian McKellen's almost 6 foot tall, 5'11". But then again, they were using a lot of forced perspective, lots of camera tricks to make him seem much taller than the boys that were playing the hobbits. You are absolutely the best people. You truly are. Luis, what's up? Trying to catch up. We got a wonderful gift. And I want to do it before. Here we go. Staccato DDS for 10 Culture Casino memberships. You know what that means, folks. And thank you all for everybody, including the big super chats, small super chats, and those of you who show up every day, those of you who are subscribers, those of you who are here for the first time. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Staccato DDS. Your continued support's amazing. Thank you. I don't even know what to say every time. Amazing. Look at all those names go green. Brilliant. Let's see who else. Who else rolled in? This is a really creative name, right? And again, this was courtesy of Staccato DDS. Hair of the dog gets a membership. uh, let's see. Gifty. Yeah, that's a whole lot of gifties, right? That's right. I still can't get my Stream Deck to work. I've been playing with that for 2 weeks now. I don't know what's going on there. I think you can still buy American-made Indian choppers, um, but it's just weird. Harleys are amazing. Hey, there we go. Follow the Bradley's fun. What's up? What's up, Ron? Ron's going to be my special guest on Friday. Excited about that. Thank you, Staccato. You're amazing. Truly. Thomas Gilkey sends me money. Thank you, Thomas. You didn't have to do this. For $9.99, I appreciate it. If Culture Casino comes to Fan Expo Boston in 5 years or less, I'll consider start up the channel. Really? Lots of folks here would love to meet him in my neck of the woods. I would love to come out there. We'll figure it out, Thomas. When's the next Fan Expo in Boston? Just shoot me a message, dude. Just fire me a message. Mark Fields for 5 Culture Casino Cash. Thank you for that. Says movie quiz. What's the name of the 80s buddy cop starring Gene Hackman and Dom DeLuise? Loose Cannons? Was that Dom and Loose Cannons? Was it because I thought Aykroyd was in? I think, yeah, I think it's Loose Cannons. I have to look it up. Thank you for that. That was fun. If you guys start doing trivia with me, I'll probably lose, though. FKHC 2005. Star Wars Outlaws looks so bad. How bad is it? Oh, man. It's so bad. It looks like VIC 20 Okay, it's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. It's not VIC 20 graphics, but it's terrible. It doesn't look good. It really doesn't. Oh, see, yeah, and Dan Aykroyd. So somebody says I was right. Good luck and more power, says Enlighten. That's right. Holy cow, Mary Ellen Newworth is here. Good to see you, dear. Thanks for being here. Terry Rose had it too. There you go. Putin's cat's fighting with the filters of YouTube. Oh, they just finished. Oh, I didn't know that. It's good to see you, Ron, and good to see you guys. Everybody, thank you for coming on over. The Patriot. Yeah, that was the buddy cop movie. Oh, that's funny. Hey, watching CC at work. All right. Well, thanks for being here, Karadwin. I appreciate it. Still love that avatar. Jay needs a treadmill. So do I. You know, would you guys accept me like walking on a treadmill while I do this show? Be healthy, right? Roland, that is not that is not true. The image of me looking shorter than comics was when I was bent over a 30-inch wide table. I was literally bent over like like maybe a 12-degree angle because I was reaching to give somebody something when that image was taken or captured or whatever. So it's not true. I'm taller than comics. Roland, I love you, but man, Roland's great. Super fun. That's right, Miss Pico Cafe. I am average size. It's the only thing that's average about me, though. I have very long hair and I have a wicked beard when I grow it out. People are littering at national parks deserve getting bear hugs. I don't know. That's a little harsh, my friend. By the way, what's really cool about Fresh Nose Avatar is that when it's small, it kind of looks like a stormtrooper helmet, and when you bring it up, you see it's this wonderful pirate flag. So there's that. There's skull and crossbones. So, yeah. Yeah, dress comics up as Bilbo and Frodo. It'll make you look much bigger. Miss Pico Cafe and I had a good conversation in Vegas last time. That was great. Kaliki Okedi over on the Green Machine is crushing it over there. We got Deeple over there. You guys are awesome. Vina's over there. Look at all these Razzie Fingers. All these great people. They're missing somebody. Where's Gembone? Been missing Gembone. All right. Ram Bam 3000. Yeah, there you go. Interesting about the Robert Orsi news. But we're watching in real time some things. I mean, today's video was obviously about Disney failing yet again at another initiative they started in 2020 to get, on the wrong side of politics with everything they were doing. And it didn't actually work, you know. Didn't actually work. John Reese Davies is 6'1". See, there you go. There's Kaliki Okedi. Oh, Native Hawaiians here. Good to see you. I appreciate you guys. You are amazing. All the support has been incredible the last month. Really does make a difference. Punk Waddle's here. My favorite penguin. Is a penguin sheriff, though. Sheriff Waddle. A tipping barn. What's up, my friend? For 5 Culture Casino cash, saying Lowe's surreptitiously places a fake mustache on their DEI sign. Yeah. Yeah, they do that. Erica, how you doing? Yeah, Dan Aykroyd was in Loose Cannons. That's what I thought. Cannonball Run was a great film. That had everybody in it though back then. Oh, it was Loose Cannons for sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. Everybody's saying yeah. So yeah. Is Teague here? Yeah, Admiral Teague is here. What's up? An old classic. Being There, 1979. A gardener who becomes the U.S. president. Discussed by Dr. Gad Sad. Really? Hmm. Thank you, Staccato DDS. I hope you have a glorious day and evening, sir. Thank you for being here. Send in your morning here. I love seeing you guys every day. You really are amazing. What's up, Kwai? Dom DeLuise was treasure. Treasure. Oh, thank you. August 8th to the 10th. So we just had one. It's probably so. So next August. Let me see if I can clear the calendar. I think that'd be fun. One of the reasons I retired was so I could do more of these kinds of things, and I've just been working so hard doing all this other stuff, and with the game channel, it's like, I've been thwarted. So retire and work harder than you ever had in your life. J, the only number you need in the alphabet, right there. Morning. No days off this week. Boss on a well-earned vacation. Awesome. You, if you have a good boss, you feel that way, right? Oh, I don't think I'd be huffing and puffing and out of breath. I would definitely be able to talk. I wouldn't be running on the treadmill, although when I'm in good cardio shape, I can carry on a regular conversation. I think it might make me sharper. I don't know. Daryl Brewer, what's up? How you doing, Olaf? Olaf's doing good, I think. Oh, that's right. Under desk pedals. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, like you're on a bike. Cyrano for 2 Culture Casino Cash says, I'm on a break walking on the treadmill when I'm here. That's awesome. See? Get a little exercise, hang out with us. Y'all are amazing. I'm hitting the thumbs up button on all the super chats, guys. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Truly appreciate it. And look at that, Matt G. Thanks, Matt G. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a heart on everything too. Gotta place that little heart, that little bit of love on the supers. Thank you for that. But I think that's a cool idea. I may have to do that. Princess Fiona, hello. Shilling. What are you shilling? Oh, phrasing. We're doing phrasing. All right. Roll Tide. For all my friends that are Bama fans. I'm worried I lost a friend. We've been losing a lot of people lately. Um, uh, Still, the rate at which we're losing people is tough. Tough. Bill is Preston Esquire. Littering is illegal, punishable by $100 fine or a black bear hug. You do not want a hug from a black bear. Shilling is not free speech. Disclosed shilling is acceptable. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I've it, doesn't it just feel like we're in the world where nobody's well, I wouldn't say that. We're in a world right now where when it comes to media and things like that, you're not getting legitimate information. And it doesn't matter who it comes from. It just feels like they're incapable of giving you the actual information. Unwilling, or they're being driven to not disclose. Yeah. Yeah. I saw Daryl out there, Deleuze out there. Good to see him. York Graves. Ruby Hoove, I hope you have a great day. I really do. Yeah, Daryl, I think you would make comics look a little short, but you probably make me look a little short, which is fine. I don't care. Taylor Swift, greater than Disney, Star Wars, MCU, Doctor Who, also known as Matt G, gives a $1 super duper chat in Culture Casino Cash. It's the cash. Hey, Terry Scott, thanks for being in the video this morning at the premiere. That's right. I'm trying a new thing. I'm trying to premiere the video before the 6 Minute Daily Show. I don't know if you guys like that or not. Hopefully, I get a little feedback on it. That'd be great. But the first video of the day, because I'm going to go back to doing 2 or 3 again. But the first video of the day, that's how it's going to be. Then I got to ramp up and get back there. Really do. And to this day, people still don't know what the High Republic. I know, but it needed to be canceled. I mean, let's just be honest. Nobody was reading it. Some of the numbers that were in the video are actually even lower. The sales got more depressed over time. Wild stuff. And look, I mean, you're trying to bring people over to something that's associated with a popular thing, but then you change the thing. It's the same thing with Acolyte. Why are you changing this? Why are you giving everybody a new backstory? Well, I mean, we all know the reason for that, but it's a real problem. Interesting fact: John Davis didn't want to play Gimme. You actually wanted to play. I don't know what this is referring to, Jared. Um, oh, okay. I just caught on. Thank you for that. uh, uh, Donovan Bradford says, I'm 6'1" or 6'2", and no Stephen Curry isn't 6'3". I've stood next to him, and he isn't taller. Well, there you go. Yeah, there's a lot of great old comedy movies. It was Peter Sellers' last film, really? Yeah, Reese Davies always looked very, very old. Yeah, that was kind of. There were a lot of classic British actors at that point in time that always had that look about them. The beard is 6'6". There you go. Uh, I'm Chance, the gardener. Being there. Man, there's so many great old movies, folks. I'm telling you. I'm tempted to go back and watch all the old Pink Panther films. Hey, Sergeant Giratina Rising Renegades. How you doing? You keep growing, don't you? Keep growing. Juliet for £2 sterling, proper money in Culture Casino Cash, saying Gandalf 5'6", Galadriel 6'4", Aragon 6'5". There you go. There's your measurements. Um, I thought Gandalf was decent size, but 5'6", huh? Interesting. Galadriel 6'4", and Aragorn are 6'5". That makes sense though. Get that 1 inch at the proper smooch height, I guess. Oh, I saw The Crow. Yeah, I haven't done okay, so sometimes a film will make me so frustrated, and I really do try to find a way to say something positive about a film. I had nothing positive to say about The Crow. Nothing. So I didn't do a review. Normally, I mean, because I can't even say it was in focus because there were moments when it was clearly not. And if that was an aesthetic choice in the moment, is quite garbage. The film only really has value in the third act and not even all that much. They wasted so many quality actors. And I feel bad for Bill Skarsgård. Just I'm just gonna leave it there because I mean I kind of went off on it last night. I may have used a few bad words on Society Reviews channel, but I don't often do that. Don't often do that. Hey, Carlos Alfredo Lopez, how you doing? And the ending is terrible. If you thought having three endings at the end of Alien Romulus was an issue, you will hate that movie. Not because it has multiple endings, but because the end it's just terrible, unsatisfying. The first two acts are boring. What's the worst thing you can do in a film? Bore people to tears, bore them out of the theater. So yeah, Chan Monroe. Face it, culture getting old. The elderly get the 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 older we get, the faster our friends die off around us. This is true. I was having the conversation actually with my mom. Talked to her on the phone yesterday, and um, I lost a high school friend the beginning of the week. Um, they passed away in their sleep. Not going well. Whew. Yeah, Bird of Prey 5, Joe, passed away. It was so weird. He tweeted from the hospital life, and he showed his tray of food. And then the next day he was gone. Just too much of this right now. Comics is a midget boxer. I've seen the vid. Well, there you go. He's a little person boxer, huh? All right. And that's actually the truth. DMG, part of the media, Dice Media Group, says as far as the media, you're getting what you pay for. That's actually true. The idea of being upset about this is a direct response to people changing tastes, wanting news to reflect feelings or worldview. No, it's forced. I you and I probably could have a good conversation on this, but I think that I think that you need to be told what's actually happening and not your feelings. I think the fact that the people's feelings are being catered to is the problem with news. It's why we don't have the kind of quality investigative reporting we had. It's why Rolling Stones is garbage magazine now. Penske Media bought them. Well, they bought 49%, and if I remember correctly, 2017, and then bought out the rest of it in 2019. I think there was a Singapore group that had the 51%. They bought that up. So now Rolling Stone's 100% owned by the maker of Trade Mag stuff, Variety, Hollywood Reporter. I mean, we can go down a list of all the things that went garbage the moment they were consolidated. And it's happening again across the digital landscape as well. Fortunately, unfortunately, or not, um, you know, you're ending up with some real issues um, with consolidation in media, and the digital outlets are closing faster and faster every day. It's really frustrating. Jay for 10 Culture Casino Cash says, I too have been wondering if exercise live streams or videos would work. Podcast while people are on stationary bikes and treadmills while they work out in a private gym. I think that would be great, right? I mean, and then maybe it would encourage the audience to, do a little hustling too. I mean, you don't have to literally just a walking pace. You don't have to do anything brisk or taxing, but the more taxing you are, probably the better it would be. I'm not a health professional. I'm just thinking out loud. But thank you, Jay, for the 10 Culture Casino Cash and the brilliant question. I appreciate it. Kaliki Okedi is over on the Green Machine. Thank you, friend. Sends a 2 Culture Casino Cash of Grumbling Grant over there. Culture, when are we getting Mephisto reviews and the obvious Tom Connors on Friday, on the Friday post fight? That's a good question. I would definitely have Mephisto on if he's awake. because he's in a completely other side of the world. And I think I've had Tom on the well, back when it was the pre-flight, I had Tom on. I could have him again on the post-flight. He already answered all the questions. I'd have to come up with a new set of questions. I mean, I have to have Paul Chatto back too. But I don't know. I'll think about it. I think it'll be fun. And Tirana the Warrior asks, is Star Wars dead? Yes. Yeah. Scrolling. I'm behind on the chat, folks. So I'm skimming. So if I miss you, it's not personal. I just got to catch up. Princess Fiona the Crow saved us $50. That's positive. Well, there you go. Didn't spend $50 going to a movie and getting concessions. That's so bad. So bad. Canadian Spider-Man, what's up, my friend? Good to see you again. You've been here a little more frequently. I think that's great. Oh, Mark D with a C is here. Dude, Mark D with a C. What's up, buddy? Double back again. I think somebody in the chat mentioned Pennywise. I think that was really good for Skarsgård. He just hasn't had a standout hit yet. That was part of the conversation last night, too. Oh, and if you were part of that Park Place members group, that was fun last night, hanging out with you for 40 minutes or so. I tried to get there on time. I'm trying to do too much, I think. I'm 5 minutes behind, guys. Trying to catch up with y'all. Hey, Bill's here. What's up, Bill? Good to see you, buddy. You can check out Outlaw Bill's channel. He's awesome. He's super fun. Changed his name. Yeah, General Ursus is correct. Tolkien did not want his work being adapted to other media. He was a wise man. I agree with you. Wise indeed. Yeah, this is really frustrating, Princess Fiona. That I don't think enough people know that Penske owns the trades. They own a lot of stuff, and I think the government. Look, we have antitrust laws in place for a reason because we've seen this before with the robber barons. We got to get back to breaking it all up. We do. We do. All right, we went a bit longer than I thought. I've got a huge day in front of me. Got a lot to get done. So be sure. I want to say thanks once again to everybody who contributed to the stream, but be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya.